Welcome back. Semester 2 Moving Arts cooking class. I'm so glad you guys are joining me today. Today we're going to start off the new year by making something very healthy, and I hope you can share this with your family, your siblings. It's called Tasty Zucchini Fries. Let's go to the menu. Let's go to the recipe. We'll start with 3 to 4 zucchini, 1 cup of breadcrumbs or panko, 1/4 cup of grated cheese, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a dash of pepper. This is a really simple recipe. So let's begin. We're going to start with our breadcrumbs. This is 1 cup of breadcrumbs. I prefer panko, but I don't have any today. So 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and I did use the dried Parmesan. You can grate yours fresh, it would even be better. I'm going to mix those two things together, and to that we're going to add our 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder and our salt. I also put the pepper, I just ground the pepper right into it. So our 1/2 teaspoon of salt with some ground pepper. And I'm going to make mine just a little bit more flavorful by adding about 1/2 teaspoon of dried basil or oregano, whichever one you prefer. Then you'll have kind of an herby flavor to your fries. You're going to take 2 eggs, and we're going to crack both those eggs into, try to find like a wide bowl, because you have to dip your zucchini right into this. So get your 2 eggs cracked, and then and you're going to mix them up. You want to kind of get those blended really well so that the egg yolk is used, the egg and the egg yolk is used for to hold the breadcrumbs to the zucchini. If you don't want to use eggs, if you're vegan, you can use milk. It may not stick as well, but it still serves the purpose, so don't worry about it. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're gonna stay with that. Now these are the zucchini pieces that I've already cut, but I want to show you really quickly. We're going to use these ones, but I want to give you an idea of how to do it. So I just cut off both ends and cut the zucchini right in half. Cut this in half again, and you see you've got your half of zucchini. You want them to be square, so this is what we're going to do. You see how I've cut this edge off? We're not even going to use that. Keep that for your pasta or something else. Then cut this into batons, as we say. You want them about the same size so they'll all cook evenly. So let's just start with those 3 right there. We've got the batons. This is going to be messy. Don't be afraid to get your fingers in it. It's not going to hurt you. So get them coated with the egg, and then just do about 3 at a time. I think that's a pretty good pace. And you're going to coat them with this wonderful breadcrumb Parmesan basil mixture. And see, they're pretty well coated. So I'm going to bring my pan over, and I've taken a baking sheet, and I have put about 2 tablespoons of oil. It sounds like a lot, but you'll need it because you need that oil to sort of fry them up in the oven. So here we go. This is exactly what we're going to do. Let me do one more set of these. I have a whole bunch cut. And just to keep the time, keep this going quickly for you guys, I'm going to just do 3 more here. Put them right in and cover them again. You're going to get lots of breadcrumbs on your fingers, and they're going to stick, but don't worry about it. Won't hurt you. Okay, we've got that really well coated. And here, this one. Press the breadcrumbs in if you don't think there's enough on there. There you go. 3 of those. And so what I'm going to do now is put that in a 425-degree oven. And they cook for about 15 to 18 minutes or so. Halfway through that baking, you want to flip them so that the other side gets crispy. So let me stick these in the oven. And I'm going to show you what they look like when they're done. I just got these out right before we started recording. And this is what you're going to end up with. And let me get my handy dandy dip. These are healthy zucchini fries. I made a little yogurt dip. I'm going to give you a recipe for that too. You can use whatever you want to dip them. I mean, some of you will use ketchup, and I'll also add my ranch dressing recipe to the website because that's so good with zucchini fries. But anyway, and then just take a little, let them cool a little bit. These I had out of the oven for about 5 minutes. And oh my gosh, super tender, really tasty, and really good for you. These are great. Oh, I think you guys are going to really enjoy these. So listen, have at it, and I'll meet you Thursday at 4 o'clock, and we'll share our stories.